Hey guys, good evening to everybody. It's Delise with Bardel and Paul behind the camera. And I want to give a little shout out, guys. Something special is happening on Monday. It is Labor Day. It is a wonderful day for everybody to take a vacation and enjoy themselves. But we've got some big stuff happening Monday. Monday we are going to work on getting the Club Bodacious boxes out. They will ship on Tuesday the 3rd. But more importantly, Monday is my sweetie's birthday. Paul's birthday is on Monday, and he will be turning 60. So, guys, everybody give a shout out to Paul on Monday. And you guys all know that I wouldn't be able to do what I do if it were not for Paul. He keeps our company up and running. He is our tech guy. He is the guy behind the camera, and he is the one who always knows where I am, even when I don't know where I am. So, guys, anyhow, he's got a big birthday coming up on Monday. I want to talk to you a little bit about a couple of shows that we're going to, and then I just want to talk a little bit about accessories. Well, first off, let's talk about where we're going to be. Groom Expo is coming up, guys. That is in Hershey, Pennsylvania. That is September the 13th through the 15th. We will be there. If you've never been to Hershey, guys, it is a huge show. It is power-packed. It is crazy. We are exhausted when we are done. We are so excited to see you guys. We have several new products that we are premiering at that show. It is weird. I don't know what's going on with us. Our creative juices have been flowing because at the Chicago show, we premiered our Ghost and our Spiders, which I don't even have any Ghost up here. I don't know what I was thinking. It's okay. But we premiered our Ghost and our Spiders at that show. We also premiered some of our neckwear. So at Hershey, we're going to premiere 2 new items for Christmas. 1 new collection and 1 new item for Christmas. And then we've got a ton of new neckwear, this type of stuff, in Christmas, in New Year's. Some great stuff for you guys to see at Hershey. But if you are a member of Club Bodacious, you will already get a sampling of that in your box, which again is going to leave here on the 3rd. So you should get it and open it before we premiere anything at Hershey. That's one of the pluses of being a member of Club Bodacious, is that when we decide to come out with new stuff, you guys are the ones who get to see it first. All right, so Hershey. After Hershey, we have the New England show, which is in Sturbridge, Massachusetts. Did you see that, Paul? I got it right.
You did.
And that is October the 11th, 12th, and 13th. Then we have Fun in the Sun, and that is in Orlando. Yes, Orlando. That's October the 25th, 26th, and 27th. And then we'll be at Pet Pro Classic, which is in Fort Worth. And that is November the 8th, 9th, and 10th. So that's going to finish up our year, guys. So 4 more shows for the rest of the year. A lot of you have been asking about Club Bodacious. We have not totally made a decision yet. But there is a possibility that if we do open it, it will be for the December box, and we will open it in November. We will not open it before that. But again, I'll give you guys a heads up about that before. So all of those of you who are members of Club Bodacious, get ready. Your boxes are coming. Today, I got lucky enough to get to do a podcast with Hey Joe. Hey Joe is with the Paragon School of Dog Grooming. And guys, if you have not listened to his podcast, you need to jump on over and do that. It's something that's really easy to do. You can listen to it on the way to work if you'd like. You can listen to it while you're waiting on clients to pick up and put your earphones in. It's really a good thing to listen to. I got to do, as a matter of fact, the very first one, and we did it on Facebook, and in the importance of Facebook and the importance of promoting your business on Facebook, because you guys all know how I feel about that. But I will put a link down in the comments after this is over with a link for you to get to Hey Joe's podcast. But nonetheless, today the topic was about building relationships with your customers. And I tell you what, guys, you guys give me so much feedback that you're such good examples of how to build relationships with your customers. You guys are private messaging me all the time, DMing me all the time about things that are going on with your customers, things that you have done to make your customers feel more comfortable and all of that type stuff. So we talked a lot about that today. One of the things that I talked about in this podcast is how important accessories can be in helping you connect with your customers. And I think maybe the first thing I want to do is I want to talk to you about a few accessories, and then I'm going to read you some stuff that people have private messaged me and sent, okay? So a lot of people say, oh, and guys, I am into Halloween. I do not know why I loved Halloween. My mother loved Halloween. It was her favorite holiday, and I really like it too. You guys see my beautiful little skeleton dog there. You can run to Michael's and pick that up. I'm sure other people have it too, but Michael's is where I got mine, and as it is so obvious that every dog looks better with accessories. Look how much better this dog looks with accessories. But anyhow, this is just something that I'm working on. I may have a couple of these at Hershey that I've added the little fringe to, and a couple of these hats are going to go to Hershey, and we'll have some of the Halloween hats with us too. But anyhow, and these guys are online, so be sure to check those out along with their boas and all of that type stuff, guys. So you can go online and find those for Halloween. All right, but I want to talk to you about this. So we're going to kind of do a little scenario here. Some people say that they cannot afford to use accessories, or that they don't want to give their clients nice accessories and stuff like that. So let's do a little ciphering here. Ciphering, that's a real southern word. That's for let's do some figuring. All right, on an average, you will see a dog every 6 weeks. Grant you, I know there are plenty of dogs that we see a lot more often than that. Sometimes you have bath dogs that come in at 3 weeks and then they turn around and get a haircut in 6 weeks. We're just gonna, for the sake of we're gonna say you see a dog, this one particular dog, every 6 weeks. So this dog is coming in every 6 weeks. That gives you 8.6 visits in a year. Let's just round it up to 9 because we're going to need to squeeze them a little early to get them in for their Christmas, or we're going to have to squeeze them in a little early to get them before Thanksgiving and before family comes. So you're going to see that dog 9 times a year. 9 times at, let's just say, $65. Some grooms are going to be more than that if you're doing a standard poodle, and some grooms are going to be less. But that's just say an average of $65. That dog is going to bring you in $585 in a year. One dog, $585. Let's talk about accessories, and let's talk about the cost of the accessories. And I did a hodgepodge, and I did nothing but Halloween. But imagine that all of these bows here are bows that are throughout the entire year. This is what, whenever I go to shows and I talk to groomers about what they need to use in accessories, I always say space it out. Another thing that I always tell you guys is always make a notation of what you did the last time. Okay, so let's say, for instance, last time you did a fancy frill, which is a little bit more of an expensive accessory. Next time you may want to do a less expensive bow. So keep a record of what you're doing. A lot of you guys are so smart, and you've got your computer program. You snap a photo before and after, so you are able to look back and see exactly what you did. All right, but I'm going to give you a for instance here. These bows here, there are 3 styles here, and Paul, you can see those pretty good? Mm-hmm. So anyhow, there are 3 styles of this particular bow here. This bow in a pair form is only 84 cents. So it's 84 cents for a pair of those guys. All right. So let's just say you use this style bow 3 times in the year. All right. This particular bow here is $1.32 a pair. A little bit fancier bow, trimmed in the gold and organza ribbon, a little bit more expensive product. Still makes a great bang for its buck. $1.32 for the pair. Next, we've got the Teddy. Okay? And this guy here is, well, doggone it, where is that? Is $2.28 for the pair. Now, that's for the pair. $2.28 for the pair. And that's one of those things that you may only use one, or you may use 2. And that's something else I want to tell you guys. I'm giving you the prices in pairs, but there is nothing that I think that is any cuter than one bow on the side of the head, much like the Hello Kitty. I think that is so cute to do one cocked sideways, okay? But I'm doing pairs for you. All right, next is this little neck guy, okay? It's $1.33. It's adjustable. So this is something that they can take on and off, okay? So that is $1.33. And then we have two fancy frills here. One in the black and then one in the plaid. These guys are $2.66 a piece. So what I've laid out here for you is 9 accessories to use throughout the year. 2 accessories that are kind of expensive, so let me tell you what I'm thinking. Let's say, for instance, that it's Christmas time. Then maybe that's what they would get at their Christmas visit, is a Christmas fancy frill. Or let's say they would get it at spring. So we have spread that out in the middle of the year and at the end of the year. Then maybe in between we'll do these bows or these bows. All of this totaled together, guys, is only $14.09. And that's double accessories, guys. So think about that. That customer brought in you $585. And to deck him out for an entire year with many different types of accessories and high-end accessories, you're only going to spend $14.09. $14.09. That's just about the amount that you're going to spend on shampoo. So, guys, it is, people say, I cannot afford to use accessories. You can't really afford not to. They become a signature and a trademark. All right, I want to read you a couple things. One of these came in today, and it really inspired me to do this post tonight. Not to mention that when Joe and I were talking about all this today, we were talking about the relationships that you build with accessories. For instance, is with childhood cancer, bringing awareness to childhood cancer, letting all the dogs go out with yellow accessories. That really makes a difference. Something else I want to tell you, and this is such a cute idea. I saw a groomer did this. A groomer knew that her customer had a Maltese. The customer was pregnant, and the customer loved that Maltese. So the groomer said, why don't you let the Maltese, let's say Fifi, be the gender reveal? So what did they do? The doctor took and did the ultrasound, put it in an envelope. The lady brought it in with the dog. The groomer opened it up. The lady didn't know. The groomer saw that it was a girl, and she tipped the ears in pink. She put a beautiful little pink crown on with a pink boa. And then she took, and they took the dog to the people's house. They opened the gate. They called the dog. Everybody was looking to wait and see, and this dog runs in pink, and everybody finds out that it's a girl. Perfect gender reveal. Not to mention that video's gone viral with everybody going, oh my God, how cute is that? What a great gender reveal. So what I'm getting at is use accessories to help benefit your business. All right, but anyhow, they do make a difference. I'm going to read you this. This came in today. My client has been through a lot with her dog, Jasmine, since her diagnosis with cancer. And she said, the fluffy collars just made her day. So she put a fluffy collar on this lady's dog, and it just made this lady so stinking happy. All right, another one, guys. And this was a long one, and I'm just going to read you a little bit of it. It says, I wish I could capture these moments you create with our clients. It could be something so simple. Something as simple as those little brown eyes looking up at you, and you see how happy that dog is with a hat on or with a fancy frill. It just makes you light up. She says, I've seen little old ladies scream in joy. I've seen sick babies giggle and laugh. I've seen a depressed mom try to force back a smile. I've seen a super busy husband take a minute to look at the family dog, then look at the kids, and actually see the kids and not look through them. Remember, you don't just make bows, you make smiles. That really struck me because that is so true. You guys know it. You walk out with a dog after you have groomed it, and I remember this also vividly, and it used to drive me insane until I realized how important it was. And I'd walk out and I'd worked my fingers to the bone to get that top knot exactly right, and I had those beautiful bows in that dog's hair. And I walked out and to hand the dog to the client, and what did the client say? Oh my gosh, look at the bows. And I'm thinking to myself how much time I had taken to fix that top knot to make that dog look so wonderful. But what she noticed is the bows. We were at Chicago the other day. That phone's going to drive me crazy, Paul. But we were at Chicago the other day. Is it my iPad?
You can look at it on there and it'll silence it.
All right, I'm sorry, guys. It drives me crazy. I should silence it before because you guys are more important than my phone. That is the God's honest truth. But anyway, I don't know what it is. Okay. So anyhow, we were talking about this at Chicago, and we were talking about how if you have to shave a dog down, all the way down, and you walk out of the back with that dog skint, already there's a bad taste in that owner's mouth. One, that you had to skin his dog, although it was their fault because they didn't bring it in when they should have or they'd not been brushing it. Two, that you're fixing to charge them for skinning their dog, okay? And normally what would happen in that case is when they're out on the street walking that dog and somebody looks at the dog, they go, oh, the groomer did it. They don't take responsibility that the dog was totally matted and they didn't have a choice unless you build a relationship with them and explain to them, hey, I know you hate this. I hate that we had to do this, but I promise if we set up an appointment in 5 weeks, we're going to keep it on track and you're going to get that long-haired dog back, or at least a length that's manageable. But when you walk out of the back with that dog and there is nothing on that dog except for the leash, you are not taking any attention away from what you've had to do. If you put a colorful bandana on it, if you put a fancy frill, if you tie a beautiful satin ribbon around the dog's neck, or if it's a male, you put some kind of cool bow tie, or if you do a ribbon and you put one of these guys or one of these guys on, what happens is all of a sudden what they see is the color. And they see this bright color and they see this dog wagging at them that is happy to see you. You have just changed the entire situation. You've changed that negative into at least something that is they can swallow, that they can understand without being upset. Because 95% of the time, it's not that they're upset with you. They're upset with themselves, although they won't take responsibility for it, that they had let it get to this point. So guys, my point is that accessories do make a difference. Accessories also set you apart from other folks. And because I had talked to Joe and because I have gotten all these messages lately about the difference that accessories are making in their shops and in their customers, I just wanted to share that, guys, with you. And that's accessories that if you make your own accessories, that's what I'm talking about. If you buy from other people, if you buy from us, whatever it is, if you cut your own bandanas, it's just an important part of your business. So, guys, I just wanted to tell you that if you groom a dog 9 times a year at $65, that's $585. And this entire assortment of accessories is only $14.09. You can't hardly afford not to. I'm going to put the link in the comments to the Hey Joe podcast. I think you guys would really find it beneficial. I've done 2, but he's had people from shampoo. He's had people that are talking about creative grooming. He's got all kinds of great things that I think that would be very, very beneficial to you guys. So I want y'all to go check it out. If there's nothing else, guys, is there anything else, Paul?
A lot of great comments. Somebody said they got the dog at Dollar General for $5.
Which one? This one?
Yes.
Oh my God! Did you all hear that? So she put that in the comments. Dollar General, $5. I think that I paid $15.99. So you are a bargain shopper, and it's really cute, guys.
Jilly Mooch made a bunch of good comments. We'll have to go back and read them.
All right, guys. Well, guys, I appreciate y'all being with us tonight. We've got some...
Lauren says hi from Southern Australia.
Oh, my gosh. Well, hello there from Australia. That's a long ways away. So, guys, we're hoping to go to Worlds next year in Paris. We really would like to do that. It's not anything written in stone yet, but we would love to see Groom Team compete in Worlds. We've never seen Groom Team compete in competition in Worlds, and we would really like to do that. So we really are talking about doing that. Guys, Hershey is off and on its way, and the girls are working on New England because that's next. We've got so many exciting things that have been going on, and I don't know what's going on with me, but my creative juices have been flowing. New stuff coming out all the time. We're working on 2 new products, 2 new accessories for spring that I just can't wait for you guys to see. They've been in the makes now for about 6 months. And then we've got 2 new little accessories that are going out in these boxes that aren't even made yet. We just made enough for them to go out in Club Bodacious. So I don't know what it is. Paul says I need to slow down because I am running fast, guys. Because I'm just so inspired. You guys just inspire us. And speaking of being inspired, we will be at the awards banquet dinner in Hershey. Again, I told you guys this before, and I think the voting's all done, so I didn't want to seem like I was asking for votes or anything, but now that it's all through, I cannot tell you guys how much it meant to us to be nominated for Brand of the Year and for Congeniality. It just really, really blew our minds away. You know how important you guys are to us. I tell you that all the time, and I mean that. You guys are what keep us going. You guys are some of the most giving and most creative people we know. And I am ever, ever so grateful to call you guys family. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful night. Have a great weekend. And for those of you who joined late, Monday is Paul's birthday. It's his 60th birthday. So on Monday, if you get a chance, come back to the Facebook page and tell him hi. Bye, guys.